guys, I am back, and in today's episode of Bananas, I'm going to try my best to share with you what am I doing while isolated, quarantined during these crazy times of this crazy virus that keeps threatening us and keeps, hovering above us like this negative cloud that affects our families and affects us in a way or another. So I'm going to try my best to share with you what am I doing while sitting home and how am I passing my days. Enjoy. As some of you already know, I actually live in the United States, and the situation is a little bit different around the world. Certain countries got affected a little bit more, certain countries got affected a little bit less. But that doesn't mean that we all don't have to be careful and, take care of ourselves, our loved ones, and take extra precautions. Now, we don't want to look or sound ridiculous. We don't want to overreact. We don't want to think about negative things, but being extra careful and having extra precaution will not harm anybody, right? So basically, I've been isolated for 3 or 4 days already. That means I'm not going out at all. And even if before I tried my best to go out only for necessities like grocery shopping, hiking a little bit with Luna, and my dog, and or going to post office or doing like running errands like that, well, now I'm trying to avoid even that, okay? So basically, in order not to go crazy at home while sitting and just being alone, because I don't know, maybe the majority of you guys have their girlfriends or boyfriends with you, or your family with you, or roommates or something like that. That is a little bit easier, but if you're home alone, after a while, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. What should I do? How should I pass my days, right? So it all depends of how your lifestyle and your schedule worked before. So for some people, this is going to be easier, and for some, it's going to be more difficult. Now, I know a lot of places are closed, like the gym. If you guys were regularly going to the gym or working out in general, now it's a little bit more difficult, so you try to work out at home, because there are so many YouTube videos that you could just play and follow and just do whatever they're doing, and you don't have to even have gear at home. You can just be comfortable and repeat what yoga instructors are doing or other type of fitness classes online. So do that. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying my best to stretch or work out every day by myself or with the help of some YouTube videos. Another thing that comes really handy is cooking. I know a lot of you guys are very spoiled with ordering food or eating out or, going out for dinner at least, or even a few times a day, right? Now is the time to learn how to cook. And if you don't think you can cook, or you're like, I'm terrible in the kitchen as well, use YouTube. And we are lucky that we still have internet, and a lot of stuff is free for you. So just play some YouTube videos and learn how to cook. Spoil yourself with something interesting and something good, because this is all we can do at the moment, is just love on ourselves and love on our, family and loved ones, right? Another really, really awesome thing to consider doing is reading books. I'm sure a lot of you guys already do that, but some of you guys are like, I never have time to read books. Now you have time. So pick that book that you always wanted to read, or find it online if you don't have it physically, or order it, because certain deliveries still work, and read. Reading is going to help you so much. It keeps your brain occupied, it gives you a lot of cool information, and just teaches you how to love, how to have compassion, how to it just gives you so much food for your brain. And I feel like reading is the best. If you don't like reading, and even if in this time of difficulties you still don't want to pick a book and read it, then watch movies, documentaries, watch online lessons, or follow your band's YouTube pages or other social media pages that will help you, get closer to the musicians or artists that you just love. That is a good time to do that, because we need you so much. And I know you need to feel close to somebody, and we are here for you. Now, another really awesome thing to do while being isolated and limited with movements would be writing. If you ever wanted to write something, or you had maybe ideas, or you felt like, oh, I wish I always had time to write something. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be writing music, composing, or writing lyrics, or writing a book, or writing a diary. Writing is also another really amazing source that human beings are just underestimating for some reason. Like, I know it based on my own experience. Whenever I'm sitting down and I turn off TV, radio, music, or whatever, and it's just me, the paper and the pen, or I don't know, a computer, or whatever it's easier for you to use while writing. I just feel like I am getting to know myself better, and I'm feeling so much more alive when I write, actually. So I encourage you also to try. You never know, maybe you will discover a hidden talent of yours. I know some of my friends started drawing, which is amazing. And if you wanted to try drawing, this is the time. If you have kids or family in general that live with you, spend more time together. Play board games, play games in general, watch movies together, laugh about something from the past or something that is happening at the moment. Go through, photo books together, and tell them the story about your grandparents and your parents, or your own story. Things that you never find time to do. All these things sound very basic, I know, but trust me, the things that sound basic and the things that are very easy and simple, we just forget to do in our everyday life. We forget to do because we are so busy working, we are so busy with our everyday routine, we are so busy with running errands and trying to survive, right? And that trust me, that is the same for us, for artists or musicians. It's the same. And I am using this time to write more. I'm trying to be more creative and getting back into some projects that I always wanted to do and always wanted to try. And making a lot of handmade stuff. I am working on a memoir that I always wanted to do, and I am working on that with my dear friend that is a writer. And hopefully, we will have progress during this time when we have a more extra self time, or I'm trying to get back into some lyrics that I've been just putting aside for a while, and trying to be closer to you. And actually, I'm having a lot of very fun Skype conversation, or just like private chat conversations with the majority of the Infected Rain fans, or just my friends, or just band supporters, which I love absolutely, because I get to know you better and I get to be closer to you, which is unfortunately very, very difficult to do normally, because there's so many of you, and together with all the touring and together with all the writing process, it's just not easy. So I'm taking this opportunity to be better, a better person, a better version of myself, to know myself better. I am taking this time to dedicate more time to you. I'm taking this time to dedicate more time to the band. I'm taking this time to observe the people around me and the nature. And I think this is a good reset button, although unfortunately it comes with a lot of difficulties and a lot of sadness and a lot of stress. And trust me, I know this very well, because my family happens to live in Italy, in northern Italy, where it's actually the most dangerous place to be at the moment. And I think about them every day, and I talk with them every day. It's difficult to fall asleep at night knowing that they are in such danger. Unfortunately, our tour in United States got canceled because of this big crisis going on in the world, and it's understandable. I wouldn't want you guys to be forced to choose between going to a show or staying home, even if it was possible for us to actually tour, because we need time to get out of this crisis. We need time to clean our bodies, our homes, our streets, our supermarkets, workplaces. We need time to make sure we are out of it. So we are gonna give this time to the band, with the band, as well as everybody else is doing in the world. So I know from one side this is very sad, but from the other, please, I am begging you, be creative, be loving, be supportive, and everything is going to be way easier. Now, another cool thing that I came out with actually is watching movies online together with friends. And you can do it with family, with your loved ones that are far, boyfriend, husband, wife, or girlfriend, whatever it is that you're far from. That's really cool, actually. You can FaceTime and watch the same movie at the same time. I'm having a lot of fun doing that. And honestly, it feels like having a person next to me, which is very, very nice. It's a nice feeling, so you can try that. Something else that I started doing is just taking baths and listening to music, and besides everything else that I already mentioned, like working out, cooking, being creative, reading, you can try to clean your house like you never did before, like washing windows and going into angles of the house that you never did before. Clean your wardrobe from older stuff that you forgot you even have. Put it aside to donate to somebody. Never throw away stuff. That could be very therapeutic. That could be very nice and fresh start as well. And it will consume a little bit of time, and you can use that because it's good to get rid of older stuff, to clean, to wipe things away. Take this time for yourself to think about your past or your present, to think about some future plans. Take this time to forgive yourself for things that you can't or you thought you can't. Take this time to forgive people around you that hurt you in a way or another. Because life is too short, and no matter what happened in the past, you will do yourself a huge favor if you can forgive people, forgive yourself for certain mistakes, human mistakes even, that you never even thought that you are actually blaming yourself for. I'm trying my best to do that as well, and I forgive myself for the mistakes I did in the past. I forgive myself for not paying enough attention to certain things in my life and to certain people. I forgive myself for thinking that anybody in general owes me anything. And I forgive you that hurt me. I forgive you that blamed me, and I forgive you that used me. And I only wish happiness to everybody, because everybody makes mistakes, some bigger, some smaller. And I hope we can all learn from our mistakes and be better versions of ourselves, for ourselves, and then for everybody else. And I think this is how I want to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe. Please wash your hands. Please eat a lot of vitamins and fresh fruit and vegetables. Stay strong. Take good care of yourself and your loved ones. I love you, and my thoughts are with you.